Alright folks, it is time for a new long play. And I'm pretty excited for this one. It is Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition. I've played a lot of Baldur's Gate 2. I've played a ton of Baldur's Gate 2. It's probably top 3 game of all time. Best game of all time. And hopefully, we'll get a party going with people from the chat. And, well, you see the chat already going nuts on who they want to be. So let's get started. We're going to create a party, because screw the NPCs, even though the NPCs in the game are really good. We're going to have a chat-only incredible party. I'm sure. Who wants to be the leader? I need a leader right now. First guy I see. There you go, Istar. Istar, you will be male or female? That's the most important question. There is no other option. Are you a man or are you a woman? Alright, and Istar looks like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He looks like this. He is an elf. He wants to be a fighter. Straight up fighter. Not berserker, not wizard slayer, not kensai, nor barbarian. Straight up the classic fighter. And, well, his alignment. This is actually important in a way, because you have some weapons that you cannot use if you're not a certain alignment. I forget which one is the best. True neutral? Possibly. Alright, so the way we're going to do stats is going to be pretty fun. I'm going to roll it 5 times. And for every roll, we're going to take the best one. But if you have, like, let's say 1, let's store that, 2, 3, 4, 5, your best is 79. So that's all you're going to get. It can go up to 93, I think. You want to have at least 85 to have a good character. But, yeah, we're going to do that. So we might have terrible characters. Don't matter. It don't matter. So, let us begin, shall we? Alright, so, first roll, we have a 75. Second roll, we have a 78. 77. Oh, an 80. And for the last roll, 82. 82 is not bad. It's not bad. So just tell me, where do you want your main stats to be, and then I'll fix up the rest. We're not going to have dumb stats. We're not going to have stats lower than 9. Because, you know, we have a charismatic party. And we don't want dumb people. 9 is going to be our minimum. So, well, with 14 points, I imagine we're going to crank up that strength, and we're going to crank up that constitution, and our dexterity. So, I think Istar's a charismatic guy, so we'll give him 1 point in charisma. And, well, that's done for him. Now, what weapons? What are the weapons that Istar wants to use? Well, we have all types of swords. We've got the bastard long, short, and two-handed. We have the katana, the best weapon known to man. We have axes, scimitars, daggers, warhammers, club spears, halberds, flail. He wants long swords. The best longsword user you have ever seen. But what else? He can master the single weapon style, which gives him a bonus to AC, armor class. He can go sword and shield, which gives him a significant bonus against missile weapons. He can also go 2 weapons. Why just use one weapon when you can have two? Am I right? Or he can go longbow. It's always good to have a weapon to attack from afar. But he has to spend those 2 final points. That's what you need to do here. Darts and slings, not bad. Mostly wizard weapons though. Shortbow, mostly thief weapons. Longbow, really good. Crossbow, pretty slow. Single weapon. The absolute madman. Alright, let's go. And this star looks like this. It's looking pretty purple, right? Yeah, that looks like a star right there. Well, actually, let's make him full purple. Alright.
To battle and victory!
No one is more worthy.
That sounds like an Istar right there.
Let's do this quick and painful. I'll get the job done, whether leader or not. To battle with no regrets. I shall endeavor to be an inspiring example.
To battle and victory. I will strive to lead responsibly.
To battle and victory!
I think that's the default, actually. Alright, so these are the voices. I don't know who to pick. Calm down, guys. I'm not going to pick your characters as long as I'm not making them. So...
let's do this quick and painful.
I think quick and painful. That sounds like Istar right there. Alright, Istar, the leader, is done. It's looking pretty powerful. But who is the second in command here? Who is the next contestant on this character generation? I got Worm here. He wants to be a gnome. His gender, I don't know. What is his gender? What is your gender, Worm? Should I ask? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no. Gnome. Illusionist. Could be so much more. It could be thief illusionist. But plain old boring illusionist. Let's go. And just to be sure, there we go. Alignment. I'm thinking Worm's a good guy. Bit chaotic. Yeah, I think he's going to be chaotic good. Abilities. Alright, let's go. 1, 80. No, that's pretty good. 2, 85. 3, 4, 5. Wow, 85. 85's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, so you are a mage. A puny one at that. Minimum dexterity 16. That's interesting. Well, I don't know if we need that much charisma there. Well, let's drop the constitution, drop the wisdom. Wisdom's pretty important, though. Crank that up. Yeah. Wise old Worm. I think that's what we're going to call him. With a good 15 in wisdom. In fact, I should probably put 16 in wisdom. Nah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll go with this. No. We can't dip below 9. We don't want weaklings on our party. Alright, so we got 2 weapon classes that we can put points in. Got dagger, quarterstaff, dart, and sling. As a mage, usually you stay in the back. You can use a quarterstaff. It's always pretty good if they get close, but this is where you need to pick here. A sling or a dart. Slings and daggers, yeah. Definitely a good idea. Now for the spells. This might take a while. There is a ton of spells that you can and cannot use. I don't know if they're in here. But the illusion spells are in green, so Spook is pretty good, but it's level 1. Magic Missile, very good. Blindness, also good. Yeah, I will pick 4. Armor's good, though. I think you need more than just illusions, though. Oh, we'll get you Spook. There you go. Blur is good. Deafness, not bad. Melf's very good. We're gonna need Web, though. The Sphere is also good, but you can get Clerics for that. Glimmer Dust. Glitter Dust, also very good. I think it's better than Invisibility. Besides, you know, don't matter because we're going to find scrolls anyways, so. Sleep is super good in the first game. Second game, not so much, because they usually resist it. Not a fan of Wraith Form. Fan of Slow, though. Not a fan of Lightning Bolt, a fan of Fireball. And yeah, we can go with that. This is probably the best spell in the game. The emotion spells are so good. Improved Invis as well. And Stone Skin, we want that. No confusion. We want Stone Skin. Alright, so I'm going to start off with Magic Missiles. Chromatic Orb. Identify. Can I not have 2 magic missiles? Oh, okay, I need 1 spell in the... Right. Alright, Worm. Color is Worm again. Orange. Sounds like Worm. Let's go. Alright, so We've got 2 in. Now we've got Vistar already queuing up. Male, elf, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Elf, a lot of elves. A lot of elves for some reason. You want it to be a ranger. Beast Master. What does Beast Master do? Find familiar. Can't use metal weapons. Can't use heavier than studded leather. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 87. 87. God damn. It's the best scorer so far. Alright, so what did he want again? Dex and Whiz. I see. I see. Crank up that Dex. Crank up that Wisdom. Drop that down, drop that down. Probably could get Strength to 18, would be pretty good for a Ranger. Oh, look at that, 1897, that's close to 100, that's huge boost on damage. And we got weapons to pick. We got a lot of weapons to pick. So, you can use 2 weapons. Rangers start with 2 points and 2 weapon style. Now, what 2 points do is it makes your main hand not have a penalty, and your offhand have a -4 to hit penalty. If you have 3 points, which is an extra point, you only get -2. -2 is not that much. Longbow. Well, you got 2 points in longbow, but you got more. You got 4 more. Probably you need a weapon like a club. A club. Dual clubs. Bang the drums. There's a few good clubs in the game as well. Probably maybe go crossbow. There's a few good crossbows as well. All depends. Yeah. Exactly, Vistar. Exactly what I was thinking. Now, who is your racial enemy? Who are you racist against? Beholders? Demons? Dragons? Elementals? Ettercaps? You know, I don't think there are Ettercaps. There are very few Ettercaps into fairies. Don't think I've fought fairies. Genies, ghouls, golems. Golems are fairly common. Hobgoblins are a waste of point. Orcs 100%. Gotcha. Wasted point. Alright. This star's blue.
To battle and victory!
To battle and to battle with
Alright. Male dwarf, dwarven defender, lawful neutral. Okay. We've got Vandal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dwarf. Fighter. I think it's dwarven defender, right? Yeah. What does that even do? Whatever, man. Lawful neutral. Abilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 84 is not bad. 84 is not bad. '19 in Constitution. Not bad. Alright, weapons was hammer, warhammer. And what else? I'm looking through the chat here. Hammer and shield. Okay. And sword and shield. Vandal is also blue, but we can't have two blue guys, so let's have him pink then. Then again, let's have him black, because I think our first guy, Istar, was purple-pink, so...
To battle with no regrets.
To battle and
Sounds good. Vandal. Alright, so we've got Chewie, female, elf, another elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cleric. What kind of cleric? Or just plain cleric? Because we have this one that gives lightning bolt and storm shield. We've got this one that gives true sight and seeking sword. We've got Lathander, gives hold undead and boon of Lathander. We've got Tyr. I think this is new though. This was added with the expansion. Awful good. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 81. 81. It's not the worst. Is it the worst? I think it is the worst. Alright, let's crank up that wisdom. And get dex to 15, I guess. Get that extra point. Constitution and wisdom. Alright, boss. Alright, so what weapon are you going to use? Yeah, Warhammer Club. It's best not to use weapons that everyone's using, so possibly a mace and a flail, unless you want to fight for weapons. That's always fun. I know there is a very, very good flail in this game. Sword and shield. Wanted a mace. Got 1 extra point to use. What shall it be? Sling. Alright, so we've got spells to put in. Now you might think that you have a choice here, but I will decide for you. Level 2 cleric spells are so... Animate Dead is really good. Holy Smite is really good. Sure, Medium Wounds is also very good. Also, this is good. That will be fine. Protection from evil. Very good. Defensive Harmony is also very good, but... And I don't think we're gonna get level drained anytime soon. So I can always go just healing. Yeah. Alright, Chewy is also, well, kind of purple. More like reddish. There we go.
You will fall by my hand.
It's the first female character we have. Oh, jeez.
Obvious choice. This endless toil cannot continue. I grow tired.
Everyone will benefit under my leadership. Oh, you know, I could really use some rest.
You're not so tough. Now that I'm in charge, we'll be sure to have some fun.
You will fall by my hand. Of course, I'm the best choice. I must rest soon. I am weak when I am tired.
What voice? Female voice one. Alright. Gotcha, Chewy. Chewy. Alright, and for the final one, I need a thief. If we don't have a thief, it's gonna be awful. God damn it. No. Baz. No. What gender, Baz? We don't have a bard, though. How are we even gonna go anywhere without a thief is beyond me. Another male. Sausage party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Human. First human as well. So you want it to be a bard or a thief? It's up to you. Could be an assassin, bounty hunter, swashbuckler, shadow dancer. Just a plain old thief. Plain old thief it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I think we're at 5 now. Alright, so I mean, the thief is mostly dex. Doesn't need 18 in strength. Well, that's about it. Seems about right. Look at that. Those stats. Any dogs to kill in this? Yes. Yes, we're gonna kill dogs in this. Do you have someone with high charisma? No. But it's okay. It's okay. Now what weapons is our thief? Our rogue? Our assassin? Just pick the stuff for me. Okay. He's gonna go katana, scimitar, short bow, single weapon style, and we can pickpocket so much stuff in this, so much good stuff. But we do need open locks to be high. We need find traps to be high. I'd rather have a utility thief than a hide in darkness thief. Backstabbing thief. Traps are also very good. Usually at 100 you can pretty much catch everything. But we can also pickpocket. I think that's gonna help us out in the long term. Alright, we got enough purple characters, so we're gonna make you... What would be good here? Let's wait. Do we have a white? Close enough. Trying to find a white. Whatever, we'll go with this. I think we don't have a 5. Alright. Oh no. This looks awful. Let's see, we got a fighter. We got a... You know, I really should change the portrait. That's not a mage portrait. We've got a Beastmaster. We've got like 5 frontliners. Dwarven, Defender, Priest, Thief. That'll be fine. We'll be fine. And we should play on normal. We could play on core. I don't like core because of this. Spells aren't guaranteed to be copied to spellbook, which is you can either drink potions of genius to counteract that, or you can just reload. Usually people just reload. Legacy, Legend of Ball. Not with this team. Okay, we'll We'll do it right. We'll do core rules. Best antagonist ever created.
The child of Baal has awoken. It is time for more experiments. The pain will only be passing. You should survive the process. Interesting. You have much untapped power. Do you even realize your potential?
More intruders have entered the complex, Master.
They act sooner than we had anticipated. No matter, they will only prove a slight delay.
Alright, so this is Imoen.
Wake up! Come on, we have to get out of here.
Now, she is your childhood friend from the... It's a shame that we haven't played the first game, though. So it's a shame, like I said, she's the your childhood friend from the first game. You grew up together, and basically she found a way to get out, and she wants to join us. Unfortunately, we're already 6, so we're gonna boot her out the second she joins. Goodbye.
Well, that's gratitude for you.
Beat
You're
it.
not going to abandon me here, are you? We have to stay together. I feel it.
Yeah.
So, in this game, like I said, the NPCs are really good. It's a really great time, but unfortunately, we're not going to pick them up. Because we've got our own band of ragtag adventurers. So, everyone's free at last.
Yes.
But unfortunately,
Give me some. I'm waiting.
we're,
It's done.
we got no equipment. We're pretty naked. Also, let's put everyone in order here. We're going to have Istar take the front row. We're going to have Vandal move second. We're going to have Vistar be third. Chewie be fourth. Baz be fifth. And Worm be last. Now we can change the our formation. Don't matter. I mean, don't matter.
What?
So what we want to do here, actually we would want to have a script here. That's our thief is always finding traps. She's not going to use spells. There we go. In fact, I should probably put a script on everyone. So it'll make it a little easier for me. Melee. I forget, I think Vistar is on bow, right? Yeah, he is on bow. So we'll have him use ranged weapons. We've got Chewie. Chewie was sling, I think. We'll have him use his mace, though. Frontline warrior. And I think that's it. Worm, I'd rather not have him cast spells for now. And prefer ranged weapons. Alright, simple enough. And we've got a trap already.
Yes.
So we'll have our
My task.
thief. Like I said, there is a
Shall be.
ton of traps in this game. Like a metric ton of traps. What's great is that we find a magical item. When a item is blue, It is magical, and since we have a good lore... What is our lore right now? It's, well, good. Decent lore. We can identify stuff just by looking at it. So we're going to give the dagger to Worm. He's our dagger user.
I'm there.
And we're going to pick up all of the weapons and spread them out. So Istar was Mr. Longsword. We don't have anyone on Quarterstaff. We had Vandal on the club. And by club I mean Warhammer. We have the short sword. Actually, he's going to use a katana. And I think Chewie here is using the mace. The only person that doesn't have a weapon is Vistar. We don't have a club. No club for you. Don't matter, we'll find one eventually.
If it must be done.
And we have a ton of armor. Unfortunately, it's not all frontline armor. So we'll give the Splint Mail to Istar. I think Istar is a single weapon style, so he doesn't need a shield. We'll give the shield to Vandal here with the chainmail. Brings his AC down to 2 and down to 1 with the shield. We're going to give the helmet to Istar. A helmet, what it does, it doesn't reduce your armor class, but it stops critical hits. Very important. Give the leather armor to the rest of the crew. An armor class of 7 is awful. It is really bad. So we're going to try and at least find some armor. Oh, maybe not even give him a weapon.
It's probably best left to me.
Alright, so we're gonna have Worm use his defensive magic here, give himself some stone skin,
Not a concern.
and give himself some armor magic. So with armor magic, he now goes down to 2 of armor class. He could probably take Vistar's place on the front line, but obviously he won't. So this is going to be our first encounter. We have this machine here that shoots out electricity, lightning bolts, and it will shoot out these little fellows, these Mephites, or whatever you want to call them. What you need to do here is shut off the machine. And already done. Then again, I should probably remove the auto-pausing. Could be a bit annoying, but then again, it'll help us out later on, so I don't really mind. Now, there is one thing. If Istar dies, it's over. He is the most important character on the list. Everyone else can die, but if Istar goes down, it's over. So we gotta be careful here. So we got a genie here, and he's gonna ask us a very important question. Now that question, well, it's actually a riddle. So let's see what we can have here. Alright, so here is his hypothetical question. You and your sibling are captured and locked in separate cells, unable to communicate. And in each cell there is a button. If you press the button, and your sibling does not, you will die, but your sibling is free. The other way around, if he presses a button, and you do not, they die. And if neither press the button, or both press the button, you both die. So, what do we do? Do you press the button, do the sacrifice, or Do not press the button and let other people sacrifice themselves for you. We'll see if the team leader has anything to say for that. Chewie wants the sibling to die. Don't worry, it's not a big question. Well, is the button red? Don't know. It could be blue. Kill sister. I will not press the button. Alright. I had not thought you a coward until this day. And thanks to that... Oh, Worm gained a level. Nice. And we've got little enemies here that we gotta fight. Of course, they're all running away because they're feared.
What is my task?
Jesus Christ, why are you so slow, Vandal? Oh, okay, I see.
Not good.
So Gibberlings are Baldur's Gate 1 enemies that you find at the start.
A dangerous mistake.
They're very easy to kill. Very easy to kill.
On my honor.
I'm waiting. I'm willing.
There we go. So, pretty easy. And he gives us advice on how to get out of here. Fortunately, we already know how to get out. But also, we've got a level up. We've got Worm, who is now a level 8 illusionist. He's got 2 new spells. So we're going to add that to our... Let's give him an extra fireball. Yeah. And let's give him emotion.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it.
Alright, so we're pretty banged up. Baz got a good hit on him, so let's heal up here. Gonna cure medium wounds. There we go. And now, let's keep going. So in this hallway, usually there's goblins, and as usual,
Give me some direction.
let's go crush our enemies.
What is my task?
I mean, goblins, Baldur's Gate 1, they have about 8 hit points. Super easy to kill. Give about 20 experience. Worthless. Worthless enemies. But what's good about them is that they carry bows. Bows that we need. Also, I'm going to change something in Vandal's script. Stop using your abilities. I don't want a dwarf that runs at 5.
On my honor, I will do my best.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Running at half the movement speed of everyone else.
On my consider it.
Alright, so we got potions here. Insight's not that bad. Scroll of Identify, pretty good, pretty good. 4 gold,
Something of
that's nothing. And this is what we want. We wanted bow and arrow. Alright, so we're going to give the short bow to Baz. We're going to give him arrows. Could give bow to Viz as well, even though he is not really good with bows. In fact, he's pretty awful.
Give me some direct. It's probably.
Hey there, Callum. How's it going? So more simple enemies. It's mostly the tutorial level of the. Oh jeez. We really need to get a sling for
I wouldn't dream of refusing.
our mage here. I'd rather not see him go toe to toe with enemies.
What?
So we're gonna have our
I will do my best.
thief check around. I think there's a trap around here. I could be wrong. There is a locked chest though. So we open that up. We pick up the warhammer. There's 2 swords here. Is that a longbow? That is a longbow. Good. Now Vistar can actually be useful. His Thaco drops down to 8, and he actually can hit stuff now. We also have 2 longswords. We have a longsword +1, which will go to Istar. Increases damage. He's even more powerful now, and we have this other longsword that we cannot identify, but we can with the spell. It's actually a longsword +2, which is really good for where we are.
Something just as I thought. What is my guess?
Yeah, it's basically your chance to hit. Scimitar we don't need at the moment. We've got Dispel Magic.
I'm waiting.
Looking pretty good.
Concern.
I'm gonna go down here. And we've got another little enemy. Look at that. Look at that damage right there. 24 damage from Istar. He's a beast, a monster. Nothing can stop him.
A dangerous mistake.
Now we got little goodies in here. We have
On my honor.
have trap first of all, which is gonna pop up here in a second. There we go. I've done this dungeon so many times.
Give me
Get
some
a little
direction.
quarterstaff +1.
I'll see to it.
And I think there's a crossbow in here. No, just the bow. Plain old bow. You can also pick up cells, I think, in the next room and come back here to activate these pod people. It's more backstory than anything. Not really that important. What's important, though, is to kill these goblins. Surprised they didn't put custom portraits. Didn't really think about it, because I just found out that I was playing this game recently. Since the poll ended today.
I'm waiting. I'm willing.
Alright, these guys... chumps. Of course, they won't all be chumps. Getting arrows, very important at the start. We also got spells for our mage here. He also healing potion, pretty important. Put it on our main guy.
Give me some direction.
Yep, played Neverwinter Nights. Played Neverwinter Nights 2. Never finished Neverwinter Nights 2 though. So we got Pod Guy here.
Who be thee? Servants of the master?
So this fine fellow was put into a pod by our captor, and unfortunately left here to live eternally in this pod. So what he wants is an escape from that.
Release. Yes, Master. I no longer wish to come back.
So as a good person, we'll put him out of his misery. And get the stone here, the activation stone. Now with the activation stone, what we can do is go see the golem that we saw earlier. Can you place me in the way of danger? Yeah, I'm trying. But like I said, we're in the tutorial here.
I'm there.
Is Istar actually good? Yes. Yes, he is. He is a fighter.
Give me some direction.
Fighter level 7. He should clear out the enemies here.
I'm waiting if it must be done.
Alright, so we're gonna talk to the golem here and tell him that, of course, we are his master. And ask him to open the doors. And with the activation stone, he goes off. Opens the locked doors that, well, he will open the locked doors once we get out of the way. Open the locked doors so we can get the hell out of here. So we're going to turn this corner. Should be goblins as well.
May the best among us prevail.
With 2 archers in the back, we will destroy them fairly easily. Usually the problem is, well, we have wizards on the front line. That's definitely a problem. Get out of there. Get out of there. And Chewie just crushed the goblin to death.
Give me some direction. Out of concern.
I mean,
Yes?
simple stuff.
I'm waiting. I hope this is worth it.
Not a problem for experienced fighters such as ourselves. Give me a sling. Yeah, I would if I could. So we can't save because the golem is running around.
I'll see to it.
No problem. We'll just go kill these guys. Meanwhile,
What is my task?
alright, Vandal, go die.
Honor, you shall not see another day.
Yes, sir.
What?
By my honor, you shall not see another day.
Give me some direction.
So we got 2 guys pummeling this little bat here, this little imp.
Something you need.
Task at hand.
But we will confront an enemy that's a bit stronger now.
I hope this is worth it.
So, what shall we do? First off, we're going to check out the bookcases here. There's you. Actually, that's worth nothing.
Give me some direction.
There should be healing potions and a potion of speed. That's a potion of speed, and I think the healing potions are somewhere. Unless I picked them up. I think I picked them up. Oh, there it is. What is my sword called again? It is called the Varskona. It is a +2, and you got a whole bunch of text here that if you want to read. Every weapon has a backstory. Well, every magic weapon. It's pretty
I'm
cool.
waiting. It's done.
Now we're gonna fight real enemies, more or less.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering.
We got dwarves, dark dwarves, the evil kind, and all that stand in my way shall fall. So,
Yeah.
they've got wizards, they've got
On my honor.
fighters. We're gonna have
What is my task?
our cleric. Gonna have our cleric protect against evil, because they are evil dwarves.
No regrets.
On my honor.
Now we want to kill the wizards. They are the more... They are dangerous. So we're gonna have our mage throw a little fireball in there.
Give me some. Something you need.
Took care of that pretty easily. Also, pretty banged up though.
Yes?
So we're gonna have our cleric heal up Vandal. There we go. Now these guys have crossbows. They also have slings. And they have armor. Yeah, I should probably check the armor. Leather armor, pretty garbage. Medium shield, not garbage though. Better than a buckler, that's for sure. Hey there, FP, how's it going?
What is my... As you ask.
Another sling. And we should find a very good armor here. I think it's on one of the dwarves here. Oh, the club. Nice. All right, so we're gonna give the club to Vistar. We're gonna give a helmet to Vandal, because I'm pretty sure he got a critical hit there. And get some healing potions. There we go. Finally, the sling that Worm was looking for. Give him that, give him more rocks to throw. Send the spells down below, give him the potion of speed. And send the arrows to our archers. There we go. Now, a very overpowered class in Baldur's Gate 1 was the Archer class that was added in the Enhanced Edition. It is unbelievably good in the first game. And we found a magic chainmail that we cannot identify, but we can use a scroll. And that gives a armor class of 3. Probably should give it to Vandal. Give the chainmail to Chewie. That looks pretty... Baz has no armor. Really? That's interesting. Why does Baz have no armor?
I'm waiting.
Huh?
On my honor, it shall be.
That's a good question, Baz. That's a good question. Alright, what's inside? We've got 2 healing potions and... got a little box here. When you press tab, you can see everything that's... everything that you can touch. That you can click on. Got some darts here, throwing daggers. Not that useful. Chainmail. No one else can use it, so garbage. But helmet, not garbage. We'll give it to Chewie since he's front line.
Yeah,
And let's get healing, because we're not done here. We're not done yet.
give me some direction. It's probably best left to me.
Got a locked door here. We'll come back to that later. And just around here,
Yes.
What is my task? Consider it done.
we've got a trap that we're going to disarm.
I'm waiting. Not a concern.
Now we've got this guy here. He's pretty powerful,
Very well.
and he can only be attacked by magical weapons. We've got one guy with a magical weapon, and that's Istar here. Might have to give a magical weapon to Baz for now. Actually, no. We'll be fine. I'm sure Istar can
Very well.
do the heavy lifting. Right?
What? Simple.
That will be fine. Alright, so the demon seems pretty excited that we're pressing on the lever here.
Dangerous mistake.
So we're going to use magic on him. Hopefully he doesn't resist it. I think he did. Vandal took 15 damage, but we got him down. And we got a magical weapon for that. And it is a bastard sword. Unfortunately, we do not have any bastards with us. So, I'm just going to sell it. Free money. Also, we should probably sleep. We should probably fix our spells as well, because don't think we're going to need this anytime soon. We're going to need a lot of healing. Drop on Holy Might. Pretty good. That's good. That's also good. Alright, so let's take a rest here.
Yeah.
So from here, we will heal up our little dwarf here that got banged up. That looks pretty good. So now we're going to go to the area that the golem opened up for us. There is a lot of stuff you can do at the tutorial area. You can just blow through it if you want, but there are some good items there that you can find and or sell. And I think we've got a good enemy here. Now this guy is a... I don't know how to say that. Octyug. He is a pain because he tends to slow down people. Slow down and disease. And unfortunately, Vandal is diseased, but we knew that already.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it.
Look at that. Slow as molasses.
Yes.
Yes?
So he's going to take damage over time. Not much damage. There are other creatures that deal a lot more. And we've got some splint mail here. Give that to our cleric. But now with an armor class of 3, looking pretty good.
What is mine? It shall be.
Got a magic helmet here. It's not that good though, especially with 4 elves. Gives you infravision, 4 elves, and a dwarf. No, actually, there is a gnome as well. But they all have infravision. It's only humans that don't. I think. Also, we should pick up this. So we have a Wand of Frost key. What's that about? Well, we'll find out pretty soon.
Fight well, for now you will die.
A solid hit.
To battle and victory! You will regret facing me! Ha!
But now, this is why you would want a thief. So we go into this room and you have a sense of imminent danger.
On my honor.
And you walk a bit with your thief and it should pop up in a second now. That's one. That's 2. That's 3. We have an amulet here. We have an air elemental statue. And we have our thief. That's not a room, so let's give more scrolls to our wizard here. And let's check out our amulet that we cannot identify. Hopefully our wizard can. Yes, he can. He can memorize an extra level 2 wizard spell. Pretty good. Pretty good. So we're going to have him learn Melf's Acid Arrow. Yeah. A good offensive mage spell. Deals acid damage. What the hell is this? Why is there 3 helms of Baldur? Why is there 3 helms of Baldur? I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to take them. So the Helm of Baldur is a really good helmet. It gives 1 to hit, 1 to your armor class, 1 to your saving throws, and 5 hit points. It's possibly one of the most overpowered helmets in the game. The game gave us 3 of them. I don't know why. Shouldn't give us 3 at all, but 1. But we're gonna take them anyways. Actually, we should give that to Vistar since he's in the back. Yeah, really, Max. I don't know what the hell is that about. Probably because we're doing a 6-man party, and it's probably using the algorithm for that. Because on a single player, you do not get that.
Protect me.
So we've got little ladies here that want protection. Damsels in distress. But we got no time to speak to ladies. No, actually, we're going to help them. So they are dryads that have been captured by our captor. And they need to get out of here. But they can't leave since their tree is here. Dryads are attached to their tree, I guess. That's how it works. And, yeah, the only way to get out is through the acorns that we have found earlier. So, we're going to be happy to help them, and we've got your acorns right here. So with that, keep going. Gonna keep going. And this is why you want a thief. This room.
Yes?
Right
I will
here.
do my best.
On my own, done.
I'm waiting if it must be done.
What? Just as I would have
As you
thought.
will.
What?
If you wish.
What is my task? Yes.
So once we step into the room, there are bells that ring. You'll see very soon what happens when the bells ring. These are all traps, by the way. Deal a massive amount of damage. So in here we have the portal key, what we need to get out of here. Bracers, a gem. And, well, here's our buddies, lesser clay golems. So we violated the mistress's room, and we will die. Well, not on our watch, of course. Except if he dodges our front line and goes for our mages, then that might be a problem. Actually, he's probably better off just using the sling.
What? On my honor. Very well.
Get on this will be simple.
There we go.
Yes? Done.
So we destroyed the Guardians.
It's probably best left to me.
And now we're gonna do a little side quest here. A little running around. Probably should rest. Our healing in. And now we're gonna go all the way back to that locked door. Oh, you're right, yeah. Well, I will check that out on the way back. Also, character's too far away. We'll do that later.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, seems like Worm decided to go check out the bookshelf. He really wants his books. Have you leveled up? No, I don't think so. Sorry about that. Vandal, you are quite far from your level. The closest one is probably Chewie. Chewie and Baz, yep. They will be the next ones to level up.
No time at all.
What?
So in that, we found a potion of master thievery. Really good stuff. Definitely one of the better potions that you can use. So let's not
If you wish.
get that.
Give me some direction. Hey, not a concern.
But once we do this side quest, we will get a pretty good weapon. Fortunately, it's a two-handed sword. And we did not have any two-handed sword users, which is a problem because there are a lot of good ones. But that's fine. You know, we've got a lot of sword and shield users. Sword and board. So we put the statue into the door and go into this area. This area can be problematic at times. All depending also.
Yes.
Might be good if Worm actually puts his armor on. So we got more Mephits here. Mephits.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it.
They're pretty annoying in a bunch. So it's better off to pick them off one by one. See, especially with those AoE attacks.
What is my task?
Now we're gonna bring the thief up here. And we will find inside. Don't think there's a trap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A scroll of Conjure Air Elemental. Another summon.
What is it?
Pretty good. We'll never use it, but pretty good. There is one thing, though, that Mage Scrolls do, is they give you 1,000 experience for every level of that spell. So Conjure Air Elemental is a level 6 spell, so that's 6,000 experience divided by 6, so it's 1,000 each for every character. Now we're in trouble here, because
Give me some direction.
Istar's in the middle of that carnage.
Yes.
Probably be better off with glitter dust.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it.
So yeah, that could have been very dangerous. Istar was paralyzed, surrounded by 4 guys. Cleric's, I think he was paralyzed as well, so it was not looking well. We had to chug a potion there. How's the autosaves? Manual autosaves and autosaves.
Yes?
Give me some direction. There.
Well, manual quick saves and autosaves. So, genie in a bottle. And he has an item of ours. But he can't give it to us as long as his bottle is not with him. So what we need to do is go back outside, go see the dryads, pick up the bottle, or the flask, or whatever you want to call it, then come back here.
Left of me.
And then we get our item, which is worth.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before.
Come on, who's slacking? Chewie, get your ass in gear. Look at Baz, he's freaking out. There we go. Now take a rest. Take another rest. take another rest. Alright, we're all healed up.
Give me some direct.
Just gonna send Istar alone. He can probably get there quicker than anyone else. I can probably, you know what? I'll drink a potion of speed.
I'm waiting.
He's fast. He's real fast.
I hope this is worth it.
Goes to the Dryads. High need of the bottle. Oh. Going all the way back.
Yeah, I'll see.
And back in, then you would go all the way to see the Jinn. Here's a bottle, sir. 15,000 experience. And he tells us that our captor will kill us because we freed his Jinn slave. But not our problem.
Worth it. Yeah, I'll see to it.
We don't expect to be trapped here for long. In fact, we're almost done here. Also, what did we get? We got the Sword of Chaos, a two-handed sword at +2. It's pretty powerful. Also drains 1 hit point for every critical hit. Or every hit. It's a hit or a critical hit? Every hit, yeah. Yeah, critical hit would make it pretty trash. Chewie again. God damn it, Chewie. God damn it, Chewie. So, the only area we haven't checked here is right here. We've done everything else. Prison cells, teleport portal. Actually, we could go through here if we want to.
Yeah, it's done.
And it's our favorite enemies,
You are no match
goblins.
for my skill. Hold still. What?
Yes, it shall be.
Nah, Chewie's fine. Extra fireball. Identify, really important. Give him fireball, give him that. Got bracers here. Can't identify them though. Gives us armor class of 8, which is fairly useless, but if we lose our armor spell, then at least we'll have a little bit of armor. It's kind of like a leather armor that we have
Something you need.
without wearing leather armor.
What is my task? Consider it done.
Give me some direction.
Everything else is trash.
I'm there.
So there is sanity in all this madness. If you are not in league with the evil that dwells in this unholy place, Yoshimo begs your assistance.
So this is Yoshimo. He is a thief, bounty hunter in the dungeons of our captor. And you can decide if you want him to join us or not. Unfortunately, we're full, so... So he tells us that we can see him at the inn if we get out, which we will probably will not do. Don't trust the Asian guy. Okay. Okay. So in here, we've got Mephits, whatever you want to call them. They respawn infinitely unless you destroy their portals. So that's what we're gonna try and do.
What is my task?
We're gonna have one guy tank them, while the rest.
Yeah. Give me some direction. Time is up for you, my friend. Not good. Something you need. I'm waiting.
So once their portal dies, they die?
It's probably best.
On my honor, you shall be.
Yeah.
Got this guy dead.
Give me some direction. Have a concern.
And actually he's a pretty important plot point in the game. Play it if you want to know what it is about.
I'm waiting.
That's if you play with NPCs. We do not. Also, we don't need 2 slings. I don't think so. Give the 11 potions to our main fighter here. Give the quarterstaff, identify. Give it to that. Short sword don't need. Alright, now we've made a bit of room here for our thief, so now we can pick up items, finally.
Yes, it shall be.
Who's got the best AC? I think it's you there, Istar. Yeah, a -3. Vandal has the most health, though.
Yeah. I hope this is worth it.
What is my consider it done?
Another wand key, very important. You will find out pretty soon why.
Give me some direction. I'll see to it.
Now we go down this path. Another room of jars.
I call upon the Selvarin to stop you.
I'm waiting. Yeah.
So we got this lady fighting a thief here.
Not your place.
And she is an escaped clone. You could say, I am your master, calm yourself, woman. Or you can just straight up kill her. Or tell her that, yo, I'm not your master. What can I do for you? And, well, she's pretty nuts. Typical, really. So she was created to be her image, but she is not her. It's really a messed up situation. Unfortunately, we gotta put her down.
Yes,
It's for the best for all of us.
consider it done.
Goodbye, clone. More fireballs.
Give me some.
Yeah, gems aren't worth much unless they're specific gems. So this is a fun little situation. You got a Mephit fighting a thief assassin, and if you kill it, well, he kind of turns on you. So you kill him as well.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it. good.
Solid.
Alright, Istar's no longer paralyzed. Just clear out the goblins. It's easy stuff, really.
What is my task?
Now, there is a way soon, very soon even,
Give me some direction.
where we can get some extra experience
On
if
my
we're
honor,
quick enough.
I will do my best.
If we're quick enough. So we got this little hallway here. Send our thief. Should be a trap right around here.
I'm waiting. I'm there. If it must be done.
Now, talking about traps. This hallway is filled with traps, and you cannot disarm them unless you have the wand keys, which we do have.
Yes?
So let's take care of that right away.
Huh? Yes.
Gonna take out this dwarf.
On my honor.
What is my task?
Yes. Mine is the fist of death. Yes. It shall be.
To battle with no regrets.
On my honor.
Good. What?
Alright, so he ran into that.
Give me some direction. It's probably fast enough for me.
So we're gonna take someone who has nothing on them. We're gonna take Vandal.
Consider it
He's
done.
gonna go collect all the wands, because I think we have all the keys here. So basically what you want to do is, well, if we bring the thief forward, I'll show you what it looks like.
On my honor.
So you can't pass this, well, you can kind of walk here and bypass it, but best thing to do is
I will do my best.
to bring your character by the pillars and put in the wand keys. And with that, we get wands with one charge on them. There we go. Now everything is unlocked.
I'm waiting.
And now we're gonna do the hard
Get
part.
on with it.
Let's get a chant going. Alright, let's see if we can go kill a vampire.
Let me have a taste. Come.
Okay, so normally you're not supposed to be able to kill her, but
What is my
sometimes you can get lucky.
To battle and victory!
You gotta kill her before she kills all the other guys. And we killed her pretty hard, because Istar is hitting like a truck.
Yeah.
Did we experience for that? Yeah, we got 8,000 experience, which is very good.
I'll see to it.
Very, very good. Also, we killed a vampire.
What is it?
Get points for that. Screw vampires, am I right? So we check out this guy. What's inside? A ring. And what is that ring? It is a ring of +1 to armor class. So we're going to give that to Istar, who's now down to -4. Very, very good. Yeah, Istar is a beast at the moment.
I hope this is worth it.
Honestly, if Vistar went with
Scream for mercy.
vampires instead of orcs, that would have been really good for this campaign. Because we're gonna fight a lot of vampires.
Yes.
Orcs, not so much. Well, we might find a few later on. Goblins, no problem.
What?
And we're gonna go fight some more dwarves here, but let's say hello the old-fashioned way by throwing a fireball inside. How do you do?
Yes. Just name what you want. Give me some. I'll see to battle with no regrets. You are no match for my skin. Not good. Hold still.
We gotta kill that mage ASAP, so we're gonna send Istar on him.
Yeah.
Mage takes 28 slashing damage from Istar. Of course. Of course. He is a monster.
Yes. Very well.
So inside we've got splint mail we don't need. Got a belt that we could use.
Yeah, it's done.
What is my task? Done.
Pretty much simple stuff. Gonna give more rocks to Worm. Character is too far away. Okay.
Give me
Well,
some
let's
direction.
regroup the party here
Yeah.
by the furnace. And give him the belt, give him the rocks. The belt is the Destroyer of the Hills. It is good against crushing attacks. Gonna give that to our dwarf here. So he's
I'm waiting.
even tankier now.
Must be done.
So pretty much at the end here. Got this little room.
Get me out of this hellhole.
So we got this guy who is imprisoned in a glass prison, so we're going to try and save him. But you can do something to actually see what he is about. So you tell him that you won't help him. That's good luck, because we're out of here. But you do that, and he shapeshifts into a little child.
Save me.
So what we're gonna do is
On my honor.
check the area. So what the little boy says is to check the chest for a key. Of course, it's trapped, so all he wanted to do was get you injured. Open this. talk to the boy.
Save me, dear sir.
And then you tell him that you've decided to end his existence. Because that's what you do to kids. Am I right? Especially if they're doppelgangers. Goodbye. Wow, Vandal killed him. Vandal killed him?
It's probably, but give me some direction.
And Baz leveled up. Chewie leveled up. God damn. God damn.
Get on with it.
Ooh, we get an extra prophecy point. Prophecy point. For who was that? Baz? No, that's Chewie. So Chewie gets to put a point at something. I'm thinking flails. And we've got our thief. Give him a bit of pickpockets, open locks, find traps. What else did you get? Ooh, backstab multiplier. Shame we'll never backstab, and not with 20 and 15. 8 hit points. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm waiting. I hope this is worth it.
So we go down here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll see to it.
Hi, friend.
And we're greeted by an assassin. So he wants to kill us. We tell him we're on his side, actually. And he doesn't believe us, so we're going to have to kill him. You know.
Give me some direction.
Miscommunication ends lives.
Yes.
So we've got
What?
a few invisible thieves here.
Mistake.
Good thing we didn't get backstabbed. That could have been a lot of damage.
A dangerous mistake.
I'm waiting. What is it?
I don't think they have anything good. I think a potion, perhaps. No, not even.
Yeah, I hope this is worth
So
it.
let's get out of here. So a lot of bodies along the way. Yeah, Chewie's banged up, but it's fine. We're gonna hit the inn on the way out. Finally free.
The tunnel slopes upward into the welcome glare of daylight. Such is your relief that you barely notice the debris at your feet, the remnants of a battle fought only moments before. Surveying the carnage, you hear a scream of rage, and a massive explosion collapses the passage behind you. The sounds of combat greet you as you struggle to your feet. The fight, it seems, is still going strong.
Oh my.
You dare to attack me here? Do you even know who you face? You will suffer! You will all suffer! So, Godchild, you have escaped. You are more resourceful than I had thought.
You're not going to torture us any longer.
Torture? Silly girl, you just don't understand what I'm doing, do you?
I don't care what you're doing. Let us go.
I won't let you leave, not when I'm so close to unlocking your power.
We don't want anything from you.
Enough! I will no longer listen to the babbling of ignorant children.
This is an unsanctioned use of magical energy. All involved will be held. This disturbance is over.
Must I be interrupted at every turn? Enough of this!
This mage's power is immense. We must overcome him quickly.
Enough! I haven't the time for this.
You will cease your spell casting and come with us.
Your pathetic magics are useless. Let this end.
Even if we fall, our numbers are many. You will be overwhelmed.
You bore me, Mage. You may take me in, but you will take the girl as well.
What? No. I've done nothing wrong.
You have been involved in illegal use of magic. You will come with us.
I'm not going with him. I'm not.
Alright, so that was the big bad. He's pretty strong. And they kind of ran off with our childhood friend. But most importantly, we got levels. So, Istar gained a level. He's now level 8. He gets more hit points, more chance to hit. We've got Vandal, another level up. Chance to hit, more hit points. He has a lot of hit points now. 141, that's insane. And we've got Worm, level 9. 2 level 5 spells, 6 hit points. And let's look at that. We got no level 5 spells. That's embarrassing. Should probably do something about that. Eventually.
I'll see to that. Give me some direction. It's done.
First off, we will go talk to this guy. Or is it this guy? Book Merchant.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Actually, Rangers are really hard to level up. See, this guy has a ton of spells. What we want is the scroll case, so we get to actually. Melf is 3, right? Melf is really good. Cloud Kill is good. Probably should get that. Don't even know if you can use it though.
Well, it is done.
Let's have Borm talk to him.
The customer is always right.
Don't know why it's blacked out though. Oh, because I have no gold. Oh, how embarrassing. Huh. Oh well. Yeah, we've got 144 gold. Whew.
I'm waiting.
That's not much.
On my honor, yes.
Yeah. If it must
Now, in the city, we cannot cast spells. You can only cast spells inside. Or you will be stopped by the magic police.
It's probably best left.
Why don't I have gold? Well, if you noticed when we were fighting goblins that gave us 4 to 5 gold. Not much. In fact, not much at all.
Hello.
Alright, so we've got this little lady. She is an innkeeper. We will rest here. And I think we will call it there for now. Yeah, I think this is a good point, and from here we'll be able to continue on to chapter 3 and have a whole bunch of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see. We'll probably not. I don't know. Christmas holidays. We'll see. We'll see if we'll have another Baldur's Gate stream this year, but most likely next year. So, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good night.